So nice to see you all. Before we get going, I'll talk a little bit about tomorrow, and I'll also include this in the email I send out tonight to everybody. So tomorrow is our last day, and the afternoon session will be 3 hours earlier. So whatever time you've been coming to the evening session, tomorrow the evening session will be 3 hours earlier. So it'll be 5 o'clock our time here in Melbourne. So you need to allow for that. And it will go a little bit longer. We will do a slightly more elaborated practice, and we will add in the Shalom Dorji practice, and we will add in the Gana Puja. So as I mentioned to you in your information for Sok, after the puja, it's nice to have a little dish of some things that you like to eat as part of the offering and the celebration, and a glass of something nice to drink. Have that ready before we start the session, because we won't break. We'll go straight into the Gana Puja because it happens before the dedication prayers. So all this week, at each session, we've been dedicating to all sentient beings. And we have, congratulations to you all, because you've been amplifying Yuthok's healing activities around the planet. And that's a noble activity. But tomorrow, if you want, and if it isn't going to stress you, if there's some people that you'd like to add to your dedication, think about them, write them down somewhere. You might have people who have recently passed, or who are ill, or are facing struggles, or people that you're grateful for being on the planet that you'd like to dedicate. So it's nice for this last session tomorrow to have a little bit of thought behind if there's someone special. I have some people that I'll be dedicating this week's practice to. But, you've made a big effort and generated merit for yourself. And so it's good not to let that merit go to waste. So pop it in your karmic bank. Don't forget. But yeah, if it's easy for you to remember, write them down so their names are in front of you. You won't have to share. We won't do anything like that. But I think for tomorrow, it's nice to just have that little bit of extra offering and acknowledgement, and make the most of what's been a wonderful opportunity for all of us to practice together. Okay. So speaking of practice, let's do that. So let's do one more thing. Everybody. Okay. So first up, our Ali Kali, purifying the voice elements, Sanskrit consonants and syllables. Om a a e u li 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 e o a. Om a a e u li 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 e o a. Om a a e u li 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 e o a. Haka gagana ta 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 zana ta ta da da na ta ta da da na papa ba mama ma raya lawa sha sha sa ha sha so ha kaka gagana ta ta da da na ta ta da da na ta ta da da na papa ba ba ma yara lawa sha sha sa ha sha so ha kaka gagana ta ta da da na ta ta da da na ta ta da da na Papa ba ba ma yara lawa sha sha sa ha sha so ha. And now I'm ready to talk. We do once in Tibetan and twice in English. Namo Guru Gangi Kui Sanchen Shok Nyupu Kun Kap Deva Che Nam Kun Chuk Din Doji Ying Tsungdel Gune Ku Chakzel Gangi Sunji Sanchen Shok Dradrak Kun Kap Jom Delwa Gechi Song Chodak Chodak Dok Sungdel Gune Sung Chakzel Ganji Tuki Sanchen Shok Trupa Kundal Deva Che Sherat Paro Chinlane Tsungdel Gune Tuk Chakzel Kelwa Kun Kyang Jen Pake Kele Shen Pe Kapo Pani Dua Kune Yang Machi Dechi Kile Chapsuchi JP Ketan Matopa Ho Kangupa Mitenpa Daily Ningin Jazen Mepe Tewe Kike Jesu Son Ki ke tsen to kap song wei. De ni yam nang sit song min. De chik mi chu yoshindu. Ning ne du kun so va deb. Lap chen gelwe kil ko chok. Sang chen ku ko rop chik pei. De ling ko na non song du. Ka kiap do wei to pa shok. Homage to the Guru, whose supreme secret body is the nature of great bliss that pervades all existence. In all ways, supremely endowed with the Vajra realm, to Yuthok's incomparable form we prostrate. He whose supreme secret speech is the indestructible quality that pervades all sound, roaring the sound of the 84,000 dharmas, to Yuthok's incomparable speech we prostrate. He whose supreme secret mind is unconditioned great bliss, dwelling in the perfection of wisdom, to Yuthok's incomparable mind we prostrate. You who are even the leader of all the Buddhas, there is no refuge other than you. For all sentient beings, because of this, in you I take refuge. Immature beings who haven't heard your name, or they're able to hear your name but cannot be taught, for them there is only compassion. Lead them with your loving kindness. Through hearing your name and taking refuge in you, they will no longer be in the ocean of samsara. Because of this, with eyes filled with tears, I pray to you at all times from my heart. Infinite supreme mandalas of the Buddhas are one taste to your supreme body. Today, right now, and in actuality, male sentient beings pervading space attain this. Homage to the Guru, whose supreme secret body is the nature of great bliss that pervades all existence. In all ways, supremely endowed with the Vajra realm, to Yuthok's incomparable form we prostrate. He whose supreme secret speech is the indestructible quality that pervades all sound, roaring the sound of the 84,000 dharmas, to Yuthok's incomparable speech we prostrate. He whose supreme secret mind is unconditioned great bliss, dwelling in the perfection of wisdom, to Yuthok's incomparable mind we prostrate. You who are even the leader of all the Buddhas, there is no refuge other than you for all sentient beings. Because of this, in you I take refuge. Immature beings who haven't heard your name, or they're able to hear your name but cannot be taught, for them there is only compassion. Lead them with your loving kindness. Through hearing your name and taking refuge in you, they will no longer be in the ocean of samsara. Because of this, with eyes filled with tears, I pray to you at all times from my heart. Infinite supreme mandalas of the Buddhas are one taste to your supreme body. Today, right now, and in actuality, may all sentient beings pervading space attain this. May auspiciousness increase. And now our refuge prayer. Namo, Rigdu Deshek Doji Chan Chok to Konchok Sunjino, Dakshin Janchok Matopa, Ning Niwa Chop Suchi. Rigdu Deshek Doji Chan Chok to Konchok Sunjino, Dakshin Janchok Matopa, Ning Niwa Chop Suchi. You who are the union of all Sugatas and Vajradhara, essence of the three jewels in the 10 directions and 3 times, until I and all others achieve enlightenment. From my inner heart, I take refuge in you. You are the union of all Sagatas and Vajradhara, essence of the three jewels in the 10 directions and 3 times. Until I and all others achieve enlightenment, from my inner heart I take refuge in you. And now Simke, generating bodhicitta. Sanji Chodang Suchi Chonamla, Janju Padu Dagni Chop Suchi, Daji Jinsok Di Pesunanke, Dola Panji Sanji Dupashok, Sanji Chodang Suchi Chonamla, Janju Padu Dagni Chop Suchi, Daji Jinsok Di Pesunanke, Dola Panji Sanji Dupashok, Buddha Dharma and Sangha, until enlightenment I take refuge in you. Through my merit of generosity and so on, may I attain Buddhahood for the good of all sentient beings. Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Until enlightenment, I take refuge in you. Through my merit of generosity and so on, may I attain Buddhahood for the good of all things. Or immeasurables. Do once in Tibetan and twice in English. I find the red text very hard to read on the screen. Samchen Tamche Dewa Dang Dewe Yu Dang Den Pagu Chik. Samchen Tamche Duknel Dang Duknel Jiu Dang Drel Wagu Chik. Samchen Tamche Duknel Maybe Dewa Dang Midrel Way Wagu Chik. Samchen Tamche Nading Chak Dang Ni Dang Drel Witan Nong La Ne Pagu Chik. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all beings never be separated from the supreme joy that is beyond all suffering. May all beings abide in equanimity, free from ignorance, aversion, and sorrow. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all beings never be separated from the supreme joy that is beyond all suffering. May all beings abide in equanimity, free from ignorance, aversion, and sorrow. And now remembering that you are all sentient beings. May I have happiness and the causes of happiness. May I be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May I never be separated from the supreme joy that is beyond all suffering. And may I abide in equanimity, free from attachment, aversion, and sorrow. Frustration time. Ngangi Jinji De Chen Ni Kechik Nila Chawagan Namarin Chen Tabuku Dorji Chung Zep Peladu. From whose kindness, great bliss itself instantly arises within us. The Guru with jewel-like form, holder of the Vajra, I prostrate at your feet. We're on the downhill run with the prostrations now.
更给真正的真理，给予你蓝车瓦更，拉玛人真大不顾，多吉长舍贝拉杜，更给真正的真理，给予你蓝车瓦更。拉玛人真大不顾，多吉长舍贝拉杜。更给真正的真理，给予你蓝车瓦更，拉玛人真大不顾，多吉长舍贝拉杜，更给真正的真理，给予你蓝车瓦更。拉玛人真大不顾，多吉长舍贝拉杜。更给真正的真理，给予你蓝车瓦更，拉玛人真大不顾，多吉长舍贝拉杜，更给真正的真理，给予你蓝车瓦更，拉玛人真大不顾，多吉长舍贝拉杜。更给真正的真理，给予你蓝车瓦更，拉玛人真大不顾，多吉长舍贝拉杜，更给真正的真理，给予你蓝车瓦更，拉玛人真大不顾，多吉长舍贝拉杜。更给真正的真理，给予你蓝车瓦更，拉玛人真大不顾，多吉长舍贝拉杜，更给真正的真理，给予你蓝车瓦更，拉玛人真大不顾，多吉长舍贝拉杜。更给真正的真理，给予你蓝车瓦更， Lama Rinchen Tabuku Dorji Chang Shepe Ladu Gangi Zhenzhi Di Chenyi Ge Juni Lan Cherwa Gang Lama Rinchen Tabuku Dorji Chang Shepe Ladu Gangi Zhenzhi Di Chenyi Ge Juni Lan Cherwa Gang Lama Rinchen Tabuku Dorji Chang Shepe Ladu Gangi Zhenzhi Di Chenye Ge Juni Lan Cherwa Gang Lama Rinchen Tabuku Dorji Chang Shepe Ladu Gangi Zhenzhi Di Chenye Ge Juni Lan Cherwa Gang Lama Rinchen Tabuku Dorji Chang Shepe Ladu Gonggi Zhenzhi Di Chenyi Ge Juni Lan Cherwa Gang Lama Rinchen Tabuku Dorji Chang Shepe Ladu Gonggi Zhenzhi Di Chenyi Ge Juni Lan Cherwa Gang Lama Rinchen Tabuku Dorji Chang Shepe Ladu Gonggi Zhenzhi Di Chenyi Ge Juni Lan Cherwa Gang Lama Rinchen Tabuku Dorji Chang Shepe Ladu Gonggi Zhenzhi Di Chenyi Ge Juni Lan Cherwa Gang Lama Rinchen Tabuku Dorji Chang Shepe Ladu Gonggi Zhenzhi Di Chenyi Ge Juni Lan Cherwa Gang Lama Rinchen Tabuku Dorji Chang Shepe Ladu Gonggi Zhenzhi Di Chenyi Ge Juni Lan Cherwa Gang Lama Rinchen Tabuku Dorji Chang Shepe Ladu Gonggi Zhenzhi Di Chenyi Ge Juni Lan Cherwa Gang Lama Rinchen Tabuku Dorji Chang Shepe Ladu Gonggi Zhenzhi Di Chenyi Ge Juni Lan Cherwa Gang Lama Rinchen Tabuku Dorji Chang Shepe Ladu Gonggi Zhenzhi Di Chenyi Ge Juni Lan Cherwa Gang Lama Rinchen Tabuku Dorji Chang Shepe Ladu Gonggi Zhenzhi Di Chenyi Ge Juni Lan Cherwa Gang Lama Rinchen Tabuku Dorji Chang Shepe Ladu Gonggi Zhenzhi Di Chenyi Ge Juni Lan Cherwa Gang Lama Rinchen Tabuku Dorji Chang Shepe Ladu Gonggi Zhenzhi Di Chenyi Ge Juni Lan Cherwa Gang Lama Rinchen Tabuku Dorji Chang Shepe Ladu Gonggi Zhenzhi Di Chenyi Ge Juni Lan Cherwa Gang Lama Rinchen Tabuku Dorji Chang Shepe Ladu Gonggi Zhenzhi Di Chenyi Ge Juni Lan Cherwa Gang Lama Rinchen Tabuku Dorji Chang Shepe Ladu Gonggi Zhenzhi Di Chenyi Ge Juni Lan Cherwa Gang Lama Rinchen Tabuku Dorji Chang Shepe Ladu Gonggi Zhenzhi Di Chenyi Ge Juni Lan Cherwa Gang Lama Rinchen Tabuku Dorji Chang Shepe Ladu Gonggi Zhenzhi Di Chenyi Ge Juni Lan Cherwa Gang Lama Rinchen Tabuku Dorji Chang Shepe Ladu Gonggi Zhenzhi Di Chenyi Ge Juni Lan Cherwa Gang 拉玛人前达布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜。更给真正的钱你给居你兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜更给真正的钱你给居你兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜更给真正的钱你给居你兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜更给真正的钱你给居你兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜更给真正的钱你给居你兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜更给真正的钱你给居你兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜更给真正的钱你给居你兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜更给真正的钱你给居你兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜。更给真切的钱你给居你兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜更给真切的钱你给居你兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜更给真正的钱你给居你兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜更给真正的钱你给居你兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜更给真正的钱你给居你兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜更给真正的钱你给居你兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜更给真正的钱你给居你兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜更给真正的钱你给居你兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜更给真正的钱你给居你兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜更给真正的钱你给居你兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜更给真正的钱你给居你兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜更给真正的钱你给居你兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜更给真正的钱你给居你兰车瓦更拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜更给真正的钱你给居你兰车瓦更 拉玛人前大布古多吉长舍贝拉杜，更吉真哲地前耶给居尼兰彻瓦冈。拉玛人前大布古多吉长舍贝拉杜，更吉真哲地前耶给居尼兰彻瓦冈。拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜，贡吉真哲地前尼给居尼兰彻瓦冈。拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜，贡吉真哲地前尼给居尼兰彻瓦冈。拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜，贡吉真智地前耶给居尼兰彻瓦冈。拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜，贡吉真智地前耶给居尼兰彻瓦冈。拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜，贡吉真智地前耶给居尼兰彻瓦冈。拉玛人前大布古多尔吉长舍贝拉杜。
Okay. Now, mandala offering member. The body, possessions, and pleasures of myself and others, and all the 3 times accumulated virtues, together with Mount Meru, the 4 continents, the sun and moon, and so on. These inconceivable emanated offering clouds of Kuntuzangpo, I offer to the compassionate Lama the 3 jewels. Let the 2 accumulations of merit and wisdom be perfected.
道仙路的龙角度三季，给走当机里里尼达索，滚藏抽真三米主西给，拉玛滚抽图吉见兰波，索那米西走尼走本手。道仙路的龙角度三季，给走当机里里尼达索，滚藏抽真三米主西给，拉玛滚抽图吉见兰波，索南耶西走尼走本手。道仙路的龙角度三季，给走当机里里尼达索，滚藏抽真三米这些给，拉玛滚抽图吉见兰波，索南耶西走尼走本手。道仙路的龙角度三季，给走当机里里尼达索，滚藏抽真三米主西地，拉玛滚抽图吉见拉布，索南耶西走尼走本手。道仙路的龙角度三季，给走当机里里尼达索，滚藏抽真三米主西地，拉玛滚抽图吉见拉布，索南耶西走尼走本手。道仙路的龙角度三季，给走当机里里尼达索，滚藏抽真三米主西地，拉玛滚抽图吉见 所能也是走你走本手，道深路道龙舟渡三界，给走当机的令你大走，滚藏抽真三位主席的，喇嘛滚抽突击真喇布。走那也是走你走本手。
And now circumambulation with the medicine Buddha mantra. Dayata Om Bekenze Maha Bekenze Ratu Samagate Soha. On vacancy, that's some of that. So, okay. Vajrasattva purification practice. Above my head on a white lotus moon disc, a white hung becomes Vajrasattva. In manner and ornaments of the Sambhogakaya, his two hands holding Vajra and bell. At his heart is a moon disc with the syllable hung. Surrounded by the 100-syllable mantra, radiating light which offers to the Buddhas and benefits sentient beings. Nectar pours from Vajrasattva's big toe. Washing through my body, all stains and obscurations without exception are completely cleansed and become purified. So I'll just sit for that for the moment. Visualize this beautiful offering of cleansing and purification from Vajrasattva. Wonderful. Now this purification mantra, 100 syllable 3 times, and then full mala of the short one. Om benzo sato samaya manupalaya benzo sato tenopa tishto dido we mawa sutakayo me bawa anuraktu me bawa zawatsiri me paya tsawa kama tsutame tiam shiam kuru hung ha 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 ho bhagavan savatatakata benzo mami mutsa benzo bahamaha samaya sattva om benzo sato samaya manupalaya benzo sato tenopa tishto dido me bawa sutakaya me bawa supakaya me bawa anuraktu me bawa Sawatsiri me prayata tawa kama tutame tiam shiam kuru hung ha 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 ho bhagavan. Savatata to benza mami munzi benza baha maha samaya sapa. Excuse me. Om benza sato samaya manu palaya benza sato tengo pati studira me bawa sutukayo me bawa supakayo me bawa anaraktu me bawa sawatsiri me prayata tawa kama tutame tiam shiam kuru hung ha 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 ho bhagavan savatata kata benza mami munza benza baha maha samaya sattva. And now the short mantra. Om benza sato om benza sato. Om benza sato. Om benza sato. Om benza sato. Now, Kusali body offering. In the sky in front is the Lama, king of medicine, residing amidst the four classes of guests like a massed gathering of clouds. One's own consciousness is ejected into space, becoming the form of Vajrayogini, holding a curved knife and skull cap. With her driguk, she cuts open the skull of our corpse, placing it on a self-arisen hearth of skulls. Inside the skull, the flesh and bones are chopped fine as mustard seeds. Through conjoined fire and wind, it becomes an inexhaustible ocean of nectar, filling the breadth of space with endless offering clouds. Whatever is wished for or desired arises for each class of guest, through countless offering goddesses emanating from the heart of Vajrayogini. Om Ahum, Om Ahum. Om Ahum, Om Ahum. Om Ahum, Om Ahum, Om Ahum. Om Ahum, Om Ahum, Om Ahum. The three jewels and three roots, guests of apparent existence. Through offering with devotion, perfect the two accumulations. Glorious Dharma protectors, the guests of quality. Through offering to you, perform activities and grant cities. Beings of the six realms, guests of compassion. Through generosity, may your suffering be pacified and may you have happiness. 8 classes of elementals, karmic debtor guests. By dedicating to you, may you possess the mind of bodhicitta. Through the wisdom of the lamas and knowledge holders and the illusory play of appearances. By the generosity of offering the body, may all be pleased and satisfied. May sentient beings be liberated from all suffering. Our mind, under the power of illusion and obscuration, imputes phenomena as dualistic appearances. Primordially, they're all non-conceptual and unfabricated like the sky, in the sphere of ultimate suchness. Ah. Five like Pretty talk. Ndusun Jelkun, Sanwa Chiktu Pa, Lama Minpe Jelku Yuthok Pa, Ning Hong Lupe Ting Neso Adep, Kusum Tuki Jinji Lopadang, Chokdan Tungmong Mundut Selhusong. To the secret union of all Buddhas of the 3 times, to the Guru Yuthok, the King of Medicine, I pray from the depths of my heart and bones. Bless me through your body, speech, and mind. Grant me the supreme and common cities. Gewa di no do da Kaminjo Yuthok Dupjane, Dua Chikya Manlupa, Deyi Salo Gopa Shok. By this merit may we quickly be placed, achieve the state of Yuthok, the King of Medicine, and through this may all beings be placed on this level. Sila practice. Omnia Dharma Hetum Tabawa Hetum Tishan Tatagato, Hayawadi Tishan Sayoniroda Eva Mandi Mahashamana Soha. Omnia Dharma Hetum Tabawa Hetum Tishan Tatagato, Hayawadi Tishan Sayoniroda Eva Mandi Mahashamana Soha. Omyatama hetun tabawa hetun teshin tatagato. Hayawadi teshin sayo niroda eva mandi mahashamana soha.